So Joe Rogan said this on his podcast.
Do you see him sitting next to Ilhan Omar, where she's apologizing for talking about it's all about the Benjamins?
Yeah.
Which is just about money. She's talking about money.
She shouldn't have apologized.
I'll go ahead and
that's
not an anti-Semitic statement. I don't think that is. It's about Benjamins or money. You know, the idea that Jewish people are not into money is ridiculous.
Listen.
That's like saying Italians aren't into pizza.
First off, Joe Rogan's saying the idea that Jewish people are not into money is ridiculous, and that it's like saying Italians aren't into pizza would only make sense if Jews invented money, which they didn't, or if millions of Italians had been murdered because of a centuries-long conspiracy theory that Italians are controlling international politics through pizza, which there isn't. Also, fun fact, Joe Rogan's Spotify deal is worth $200 million. But the real issue here, beyond Joe Rogan being by definition anti-Semitic, is the ridiculous pivot by his guest, who is actually called Crystal Ball, to defend Ilhan Omar by pretending that any of this is just about Israel.
It's fucking stupid.
Listen,
it's fucking stupid.
I understand that the way she phrased it, like she could have phrased it a different way so that people would have less of a freak out, but can you not talk about the influence of money in D.C.?
Of course.
This is very obvious. There's a very obvious reason why for my entire life there's been a uniparty consensus around our policy vis-a-vis the Israeli government and a total inability or unwillingness to criticize the Israeli government. It has everything to do with organization and, yes, money.
Now, criticizing Israel doesn't make you anti-Semitic, but if you only criticize Israel, the world's only Jewish country, while defending Islamic terrorists and all while using anti-Semitic tropes about Jews with dual loyalty using Jewish money to control politics, then you're not having a serious and objective discussion about foreign policy. You're just using Israel as a veil to hide your anti-Semitism. Also, Joe Rogan was explicitly talking about Jews, and Crystal Ball happened to come in and pivot to Israel. That's no mistake. That's a game plan. But what pisses me off most of all is that we're going to see another round of complete silence from Jewish so-called conservative thought leaders who would never dream of calling out Joe Rogan. But if it was Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, any other Democrat really, saying Jews are into money, they'd lose their minds.